Hey, a little bit of context before we get into this game. So we are in the playoffs of Major League Wingspan. This is currently how the bracket looks. Lots of very strong players left in this tournament. This is going to be a good match. The winner of this versus it's going to be insane. Triton J-League is insane. Go-Fat J-League would have been a great series. Triton Secret would have been interesting. This should be interesting. And here we are. This is the round of 16, I think. We're against Queenfisher. A very, very strong player. Very, very strong player. And hopefully we can win that. And then here my duck cousin Gramsy goes through a homecoming. So he's beaten us recently on this channel. Lots of killers down here doing amazing work, and this is a little bit underdeveloped. So that's how the tournament currently sits. This is where we are. Hopefully we can come away with a win. Alright, let's dive into it. As mentioned, we're against Queenfisher. And hopefully we don't immediately lose the game. We did not win the coin flip, so... Ooh, that's a spicy tray. You have to wonder if Benelli is worth taking. That is a tricky one. Very eggy ends of rounds as well. This is a tricky game already. Benelli not really good for this game, but I mean, it's Benelli. And then if Queenfisher decides to leave it, then do I need to deny it? I mean, that's going to be a difficult decision as well. So I think that's something that we're going to have to weigh pretty heavily as we go forward in this game. Let me just get this audio balanced correctly. I think my microphone's a little bit quiet. Just boost it a little bit. And let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Okay. Well, not a lot of good stuff to work with, I'm afraid. Probably take Wetlands Population Monitor and just take this pink-haired duck. I mean, I don't really like the game state from where I'm sitting. But pink-haired duck is something to work with, I suppose. Yeah, don't like the start at all. And it's something. And I think I will take Benelli if it is there. Like, okay, they took it. So we're just gonna play pink-haired duck. Get this into the game. That nuthatch looks pretty nice. That's a pretty easy bird to be playing in this game. Would not mind getting our hands on that here at all. Yellow-bellied sapsucker. Okay. There is an angle for a red-winged parrot here. This is a decent-ish angle for it because we can do the old eggs give nectar on the last turn kind of trick. But I think Eurasian nuthatch is a pretty nice forest option for us. Point scorer, food gatherer. That's a nice bird to find as well. And we'll draw 2, and I think we can give away Chitty's Warbler. Oh, no. Gonna keep the Kookaburra and give away Chitty's Warbler. Kookaburra is interesting. I mean, that's something that can go pretty nicely on the grasslands. A little bit of extra food in the grass is never a bad thing. Especially if we can pick up this Raven, which I think now slightly goes up in priority. So quite happy to grab that next, and then see what life holds. So we'll take this Raven. Common Miner, that could be fun. 2 pretty mediocre options here, I think. We'll keep Poogekko, but we're not really too thrilled about this choice. Black Cap, not really the game for you, I think. But I think this is a spend the fruit angle. Ring-billed gull goes in as expected. I think this is a spend the food. Is it a spend the food angle? Let's just briefly think. Queenfisher might want to do the same thing. I wonder if this is a get nuthatch in angle, just so I've got a turn later on in the game to get stuff. No, I feel like I need a better idea of what I want to do here. The plover is interesting. I like that. I like Mandarin Duck as well. Are both really nice options for us. Now the question is, can I get everything in that I want to get in? I think regardless we want to do this. And I think we have to keep the Munia. But this is interesting now. This is an interesting situation. This food, play egg. It's always going to be a bit slow. I wonder if I do like plover, egg, egg, and then play for Mandarin duck. I wonder if that's the way, because what can we talk? We can get rid of this miner, and the Munia kind of useless. I would not hate a situation where I have this Mandarin duck in slot 1, and we're in a position to play, or get food and play that's not hatched pretty early on in round 2. Is the Asian coal interesting here? Maybe not. This plover is pretty good though. I mean, we could certainly also get this King Kookaburra in here and do some fun stuff in. Yeah, the Munia could be fun. With Pukeko and Miner are definitely my worst birds, but I think we've got options. We have options, and that's what we want to see. We like having options. I think Pukeko goes first. I think I will take this worm. I'm tossing between in my mind if keeping this, if Miner is actually any good. They've got like a Raven that would be really nice to have in our back pocket. At which point does the Munia go? But the Munia could be really nice. Like we can set up a little. This is Raven food. So I feel like there's a Raven coming. So do I ditch this Kookaburra then? Because I think the Munia is a better choice for forest-based activities because of all the resets. I think I like that idea. Get rid of the Kookaburra. And we do roll a nectar, that's nice. Yeah, we can just play this Mandarin duck. We are doing things with some level of efficiency. We're gonna get some cards, and then we're in a position to just do whatever the game demands of us, basically. Barn Swallow goes in. They skip the Raven food, so I feel like this Miner is a bit of a heads-up keep here. And if that's the direction that we're gonna go, do I keep Wilson's Storm Petrel, which is a really nice bird, force this turn, which is pretty nice. Another bird to push out the Grasslands. Do I take this as a counter? Mullafowl, maybe? I think maybe a cowbird is probably the angle. I think if there was a Raven having a cowbird to put eggs on the Munia, I suppose. It's not a good cowbird game. I think I take the cowbird anyway. We'll take you out of the game, and I think I give you force this turn, because I think you are the worst of this lot. Yeah. Mute Swan. hate denying that. I don't hate it at all. Frankie Gull. Okay. That's kind of spicy. That's kind of spicy. That is very spicy. Yes, we do need to get this miner in for that extra food. But I think we've got angles now. Eric and Robin, okay. I think we do common miner here. Because I can grab that fish and get Franklin's Gull in. And I've got stuff I can tuck. Like, Mute Swan's probably not getting played this game. Just want to be mindful of the end of round. If I get Franklin's Gull in, that's 2. And then if I can get the Munir in, that's 3. So, I guess the alternative way to do this is to take the fish and re-roll. Then I can play Gull, Munir, Egg, and then I'm much better set up for the end of round. I think I like that. I think I like that. I think I like that a lot. Taking food, interesting. So we're gonna do what I suggested, which is this. And then play the Munir, then lay eggs. Munir, eggs, and then play the miner. I think then we're in a really nice game state, I think. This game got really spicy all of a sudden. Not that I mind it, but it definitely did get spicy. We've got stuff to be doing. Like, we'll have a pretty decent Grasslands ready to go. We've got this Cowbird if we want to go further. Spotted Towie. Interesting. So now we'll play this Munir. So that's obviously an end of round play. Which is fine by me. We'll simply lay eggs and then play this miner. And we can throw some cards as well. We can throw Mute Swan, we can throw Nuthatch, get as many eggs as possible. I think we're cruising for a little while. Goodbye Mute Swan. Goodbye Nuthatch. I think we are definitely in the food gathering phase. This is still fine. Eleanor's Falcon. Brilliant Warble, that is a good find. That's the kind of bird that we want to see. Eleanor's Falcon is more playable than... is it? I don't know. No, I think you're more playable because of the seed factor. Give Queenfisher the option to do something with the food. It's going to be one of these really double-edged games. Oh, we hit Nectar. Just slam this miner. Indian prevail. Okay, so they're gonna win the end of round. That's really nice for them. Sister Cola is probably dead, but we'll go miner. Yeah. And then they lay eggs one more time. Okay. Well played, well played. But I really like my game state. I think we've got a stronger forest. Sorry. A stronger grasslands. We can definitely do some point scoring here. Searching power of this Mandarin Duck is pretty nice as well. Do I go even further and just go Pink Cockatoo and just go full co-op? No, I don't think we will. I think Sandwich Tern is probably the best bird here. Probably. I mean, I don't think any of these are particularly good. And we'll give this away. A little bit unfortunate on the end of round there, but that's okay. We have stuff to be doing. Snow bunting, okay. Fair play. We should be putting these down here. Snow bunting is really good for them. Kestrel is good for manipulation, but probably not the bird we want to play. Yellowhammer was a little bit tempting. Is a little bit tempting. Well, we found some really good stuff. Yellowhammer isn't out, and it allows us to play the rest of our birds, and we've got a very strong grasslands to play around. Don't hate it. But how do I play this? I need to do Yellowhammer, eggs, play the Cerulean Warbler, Yellowhammer, eggs, Cerulean Warbler, food, draw cards. Maybe not the best way to do it then. I mean, this is just their best action. I could do this cowbird to kind of like take a point off them. Is it too late for a Yellowhammer? Okay, we have to calculate now. This is annoying. I hate calculating. Okay, Cerulean Warbler gives us some bonus cards. This is also a really good egg angle. What would I cycle? I'd probably get rid of the shoveler. If I use my grasslands every turn, or if 5 turns I get 10 food, I can play 3 birds maybe? 1, 2, 3. Is 3 birds and egging out gonna be enough? Not really sure. So if I do Yellowhammer, that's Yellowhammer, food, Warbler, this, it's already 3 birds. And the last turn will be egg, egg. Play red, not an adjutant, maybe? I think the yellow hammer might be the way to go. No, is it? No, I think it's too little, too late. I think maybe I think. God damn, this is so hard. We know they've got Benelli's Eagle, so they've got some good plays remaining. I think. What do we think? This egg, warbler, food. 5 birds. It's 5 birds, 3 turns of egg, which are my good actions. This action will be very dead. I think we have to skip the yellow hammer. Okay. So if we're skipping yellow hammer, what are we playing instead? Maybe the fairy wren is good for us. Like, we got 3 star nests already. Let's start with that idea. We'll say goodbye to yellow hammer. And I think next we have to say goodbye to cowbird. I don't think you're particularly good this game. Keep gaining food because we need to. Wattled lapwing. Not really the bird of my dreams. It does give me some really incredible searching power, but it's too late for searching. I need to convert that into points, and I think you're going to be worth more points. So then you go. I'm never playing this chickadee. Will we live to regret that decision? Who knows? I'd prefer something better than this fairy wren, but... Laid eggs. I think the fairy wren is just the most pragmatic choice here. Takes us to 5 nectar, which is pretty good. Might want to play the shoveler now. Just get eggs down there for the last end of round. Genuinely don't know who's winning this game. It's interesting. It's a strange game. How much nectar have you spent in the wetlands? 2. Okay. I think we're getting close to the point we might need to consider our Franklin's Gull usage. We have more cards in hand than we know what to do with. Okay, so they're gonna yoink some nectar here, which is a little bit annoying. But we can probably end this round with egg and play, maybe? 3 nectar. They might go for the nectar win in the Grasslands now, which is a little bit annoying. Food, it's not good, but it's good enough, I think. Let's get ourselves qualified at least. Maybe that should have been King Rail, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? They can, yeah, because they could win the Nectar now. I was considering spending 2 Nectar here, but I was kind of thinking, do I really want to do that? I think we probably should have in hindsight, but that's okay. Nevertheless, we'll get our eggs in, and we'll see what we're able to do. It's very annoying that the snow bunting is like, this is doing a lot of heavy lifting here. Southern Cassowary. Over Towie, very interesting. I'm gonna skip. I'll take the cerulean warbler food. And I think we don't have to play cerulean warbler here. I think it's okay for us to just lay eggs again. But it's also kind of... We do lose a nectar opportunity if we do that, so it's kind of like a damned if you damned if you don't moment. But we can leave it in such a state where there might be nectar in the feeder for us to take later, which is always an option. I guess we can just abandon any thought of winning the Grasslands nectar anyway. We just play cerulean warbler. Maybe we have 1 turn of food, 3 turns of eggs, and play like Adjutant or King Rail or something. Benelli's Eagle goes in. Okay. We at least get the win in the Grasslands. We'll take that. Okay. That is somewhat frustrating. We basically need Reed Warbler to show up for this one, and this one is just also very out of reach with the way these things have been sequenced. We'll take Passerine, not optimistically, but just, you know, Hail Mary almost. Crossbill could fit the bill, actually. Passerine bird, this is effectively a 9-point bird with food that we can spend. We'll tuck this, and I'll give you this crested pigeon, because neither of us can do anything with it. Okay. I think we do 1 turn of food here, and I think it's the... What needs to go? The Raven needs to go. I think that's like the hardest one to play. The Crossbill, I just have to play it. Okay, we found some nectar, which is nice. Raven needs to go, and I think I went cycling Adjutant. I don't really feel confident about whatever their bonus card is, so... More nectar, okay. Good for us. Yeah, we just hold this Crossbill in case we happen to find Baltimore Oriole or something. Because that's kind of like the only upgrade over Red Crossbill, I think. Maybe Hermit's Thrush? We just have to keep in mind our food situation is a bit unusual. I think maybe... Is King Rail more interesting than Red Knot? I'm really not sure. We will also lay eggs. Adjutant has been and gone. Large-bill Crow is like moderately interesting. Common Loon. quite what I'm after, but it's playable. We do want to gain that. No, I think we don't spend the Franklin Gull. Oh, do I? I'm playing 2 birds. And it's going to be this and either of you, and I haven't made up my mind yet. It might be the King Rail. I guess we get rid of the loon. You generate 2. I probably could have. Yeah, I could have skipped the Minia. I should have got the Minia tuck rather than the food there, but that's okay. I think let's just go for the red knot. I think the red knot is probably going to be sufficient to win the end of round. And who knows, maybe I do find that Reed Wobbler that I'm after, and then we can play Reed Wobbler into King Rail or something. Both of us with really strong grass engines. Super interesting. Kakapo, a very strong play for them. Going with this red knot. Fair manager, I'll take it. I think we take you. That's it. I think we take you regardless, but I don't. You're not better than just playing crossbow. Unless Nectar becomes an issue. Yeah, if we already had crossbow in the game, then this Wagtail would have been insane, but unfortunately not to be. Yeah, unfortunate. Marsh Warbler, okay. They can do that stupid Kakapo Marsh Warbler combination. That's very potent. That means they're going to see a lot of bonus cards. Very likely that they find something good. I think, yeah, King Rail might be played, I suppose. Lots of Swifts. I'll give you the option to find some food. I am very worried that that combination is going to find some good stuff now, which is genuinely worrying. This is a strong board. This is a strong board. I think we had a good game. I don't know if we had a good enough game. We do have one last good turn in us, though. If they're just egging. Maybe this cowboy would have been fine. I genuinely didn't expect them to egg as much as they are. We'll play this crossbill. I think that's a really important play. Get this Passerine met. And we end up winning 2 out of 3 nectars, which is nice. We get the end of round win, which is nice. See what the damage Kakapo can do. We'll get the turtle dove because it's fun. Doesn't really matter. He's from Canada. We'll give him the Canada Goose. Swan. 1, 2, 3... 4, 5. Ooh, good swan play. I think they've got it. I think this is a really nice conclusion to the game for them. I think that's really strong. I think he played okay. I think maybe not not this strong. I think they're going to find really good stuff. Our bonus cards weren't that good. So I think this one's going to be a loss. But who knows? Maybe Kakapo blanks twice and we get extremely lucky. It's possible. But I do think it is unlikely. 118 is a decent score though. It's competitive. I hope it's going to be competitive, but we'll see. Yeah, that's probably the nail in the coffin right there. We are not going to beat them on eggs. Beat them on food. Tucks, we shouldn't beat them on tucks. And yeah, it's a bit of a shellacking. Well played. What did you end up finding? Diet Specialist, Oologist, and maxed out Grass Pop. Okay. Yeah, Taylor, two different bonus cards. Disappointing game. Not really one that, I feel like I was, I should have been in that more than I was. But they made this work really well, so I mean, fair play. They had it busted as well. That's crazy. Yeah, we kind of got countered by the snow bunting. That did a lot of work, and I think this double cyclist and grass did a lot of work. And I guess they were able to turn this plover against us, which not ideal. Okay, so we go down in the series 1-0, so that's not fantastic for us. Maybe if the bonus cards were a bit better, maybe there was a world where we could have done something. I don't think so. This is a bit of a 20-point difference. I mean, yeah. Alright, not to be, let's just hope we can do better in the next game.